Not all choices are equal. Some choices change patterns. Value led choices expand possibilities. I'm Coach B, tapping in. Today we're breaking down the 5 types of choices every leader must master. Again, today's title: the 5 types of choices every leader must master. High capacity leaders make hundreds of choices every week. Most of them are in response to something, a commitment to something, or they are adjusting to something. Over time, these become patterns. As a leader, you might think you're decisive, but are you choosing intentionally? As a leader, you might think that you're being decisive, but are you choosing intentionally or reacting to pressure? Are you saying yes because it's aligned, or because you don't want to disappoint? I've seen this repeatedly. Leaders who are capable but exhausted, not because they lack discipline, but because they never evaluate the quality of their choices. If you can relate to this, put a 1 in the chat. The 5 types of choices leaders must master: default choices. Let that go. Let that go. Just making a choice based on old patterns of behavior, thinking, or being in the moment. And most of the time, when you're making default choices, it's unconscious, it's just repetition, it's out of habit. And it goes unexamined. We got reactive choices. Got to do it right now, opposed to waiting, getting more information, and making an informed choice. Compensatory. You're compensating for other people's responsibilities. I'll do it. So and so won't. I'll do it. I'll step up. I'll take the plate. And then you got fear based choices. What happens if I don't do something? These are choices that we can agree to let go of. What we would like to do is make value led choices. These are intentional. These are choices that expand your possibilities. So if you're not operating in default, you're not compensating for somebody, it's not fear based, it's not reaction based, then you are giving yourself permission to sit back and say, what do my values say that I do in this situation? Value led choices expand possibilities. They don't just solve the moment, they shape who you are becoming. They're shaping who you're becoming. Value led choices expand possibilities. They don't just solve the moment, they shape who you are becoming. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate that out there. If you want to leave a comment on Facebook or YouTube, leave the comment and I'll put it in the chat. Thank you for the love. Again, we want to start being more intentional about the choices that we are making. Not from fear, not from default, not from pressure, and not because we're compensating other people. We want to make it because they are aligned with who we are becoming. Here's a coaching pro tip for you. Before your next commitment, pause and ask, is this aligned with my values or is it aligned with my default habits? Let me repeat that question and let me put this comment up. Right? So, before you make your next commitment, pause and ask yourself, is this aligned with my values or is it aligned with my default habits? Remember, default habits are things that go unnoticed because they're unconscious. We don't take the time out to say, does this fit me anymore? Is this the direction that I'm going? Is this who I'm becoming? Is this who I want to be? So we want to take time out before we make a choice. Ask ourselves, is it aligned with our values or is it out of habit? I'm Coach B, the CEO. Counterbalance. Well, I just got nervous. It's okay though. Counterbalance. We're talking about freedom and clarity. So let me put this in perspective: clarity, counterbalance, and freedom. I'm Coach B. I'll see you next week.